That next year, 2010, you put out Mac and Cheese 2. Nicki Minaj is on it, Wiz Khalifa, Big Sean, Currency, Nipsey Hussle.
Yeah.
How are you parlaying all these relationships? Because this, I feel, has like been your superpower since day one.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, Nicki, she just loved the song. You know what I'm saying? I met Nicki, I think, a couple times because she was with Fendi. And I think we met around that time, and I was like, yo, I need a verse on this song. Because she did that. She did the Freak song on my first album. Oh, I mean, we always had a great relationship. You know what I'm saying? We always had a great relationship. Nipsey Hussle, he used to come to New York. We used to go to my man Austin's studio. And Austin used to have, shout out to Austin, he's, at this moment, he's Post Malone manager. So shout out to my guy Austin. He used to have a studio called Electric Field in the city on 54th Street. And I used to just go there and record. And I met Wiz Khalifa there. I met Nipsey Hussle there. Wiz Khalifa had brought in Big Sean. I didn't even know Big Sean. But Wiz Khalifa was like, yo, just let him do a verse on this song real quick. So it was a song called I'm On It. It's me, Nipsey, Wiz Khalifa, and Big Sean on that record. Yeah, so.
Yeah.
And honestly, all these guys was just, at that time, they might have been mainstream, but I had more buzz in the street. You know what I'm saying? And I had the East Coast. So Wiz used to be, you know, still is a big fan of Max, big fan of the Wave, always listen to our shit. You know what I'm saying? Nipsey Hussle was from the West Coast, so it only made sense for him to do a record with me in the East Coast. Like, we always try to expand. Yeah. So it wasn't like I was getting features with like a Kanye at the time or like a Jay-Z at the time.
Yeah.
It was just like me and my peers. It was just like,
all
okay.
underground rappers in their
yeah,
own
this
right.
is like the guy, French Montana.
Newly signed, or unsigned, but buzzing,
Yeah, so like this French Montana, he got the Coke Wave mixtapes, the Mac and Cheese, he's in the studio, y'all want to do a record? Like, hell yeah, let's get in the record. So it was like that. Everybody was just like this close with each other.
Right, because then you put out, the Coke Boys mixtape, which had 3 6 Mafia, Gucci Mane, Akon, Fat Joe.
I drove down to Memphis. I drove to Memphis.
What is that, like a 15-hour drive?
Yeah, like I had 3 people that was on the run in the car with me. we was getting blasted on the road. We got pulled over. We went to go see Juicy J, Project Pat, and we did the Cocaine Mafia mixtape.
Right, exactly. Yep. And then you drop Choppa Down.
Yeah.
With Waka Flocka.
Yeah.
And that became your first hit down south.
Down south.
Yes.
New York was not playing my records.
Right.
So I went down south. And I did the mixtape with 3 6 Mafia. Mm-hmm. Then I went down south and I dropped Choppa Down.
Yeah.
And I dropped Choppa Down. The record was so crazy. Then Ross jumped on it. Mm-hmm. And down south was just like, I remember Flex calling me like, yo, I'm asking him what's the biggest record in Miami. They're like, is this record called Choppa Down? I was like, by who? They're like, French Montana. And Flex was like, yo, we're not even playing him up here. So that's how that went. Like,
was this around the time that you signed in terms of a management deal with Waka Flocka's mom,
Deb
Antney?
Yeah.
Right. She was managing Gucci Mane. Mm-hmm. Was Nicki Minaj was being managed at the same time, or she was managed before by Deb?
Nicki Minaj was managed before.
Okay. She had already left by that time. Right. Later on, things went real south with you and Deb. She ended up suing you. I think she won a $2 million settlement or payment or something. All that got worked out eventually?
Yeah, all that got worked out. Just miscommunication.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
I know Deb. Deb's cool people.
Yeah. Shout out to Deb, man. I mean, look, like I said, same thing with Akon, you know? These people, they all gave me an opportunity, you know what I'm saying? Like, family fight.
Yeah.
Friends fight, brothers fight, everybody fight.
Well, then in 2011, you dropped Shot Collar.
Yeah.
Was that your first, like, kind of hit song in a way, in terms of, like...
They was not trying to let me make it. There was not. I was fighting since 2002 at this point when I dropped my first Cocaine City DVD. That's Cocaine City, the deal with Akon, the mixtape with the 3-6 Mafia.
You're still unsigned at this point.
Still unsigned.
Yeah.
The straight cash. I'm doing shows. After Choppa Down, I was getting 15,000, 20,000 a night because I had that. I had straight cash. I had the mixtapes with Max B. I had my mac and cheese mixtape. I had New York Minute.
Yeah.
I had like a full clip. So I would get 20,000 a night. You know what I'm saying? Like people knew who I was.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
But no deal.
No deal, no nothing.
No real radio play.
No nothing. New York wasn't playing me. I had to go down south, make Choppa Down. I did 3 remixes to it. I had Waka on it. I had fucking Ross on it. I had 3-6 on it. So when Shot Caller came out, it had to be an undeniable hit that people was like, this guy just don't give up. Just let him in. And that's how that moment was. It was just like, look, we counted him out. He locked in, this, and that. And that was the moment. That was the moment when I was like, okay, I'm in the game now.
Right.